I was born in Kainai territory, but that's not my people. My people come from a land I've never seen over the ocean. So, but I love this land. It's my honor to stand up for this land and for the water, for the rights of people who have been oppressed by colonial governments. That's part of my legacy. That's my history, and I'm here because I want to change some of that legacy and do something better. I am so grateful for the great love and excellent leadership of the Indigenous women leaders of this movement. I have been waiting and preparing for this all my life. And today I want to talk to you about the shared responsibility that we have for decolonization, and about solidarity, and about becoming an ally. And so, just a bit of a language disclaimer, I'm going to use the words non-native and settler as interchangeable, and I'm going to refer to all Indigenous, Aboriginal, Métis, First Nations, Inuit, thank you. And I'll refer to all of this as Aboriginal or Indigenous, just so we all know what we're talking about. And also because I have a limited understanding. As I understand Idle No More, it's not just about Bill C-45, it's not just about Chief Spence and her incredible sacrifice to get heard, get to the attention of the policymakers. It is the knowledge and understanding that 500 years of colonization, genocide, assimilation, abuse of people and land and water, and now a new kind of colonialism we're seeing here throughout the oil industry, this can have a really negative effect on all of us. And how much more can we tolerate? And how can any of us with a beating heart think it's okay to see third world conditions for our neighbors? And it seems to me that if we're not actively tearing down systems of oppression... All right. So I think if we don't all actively work to tear down these systems of oppression, then we are complicit in holding it up. So I'll say that another way. If we do not commit to the hard work of listening to each other, of modeling ways of being in community and rebuilding our country in a way that honors all life, if we are not willing to speak up when lies are being told and people are suffering, then we are consenting to continued colonization of this land and people. I am a part of this movement because I want to help build a society where all people are safe and have a home and community and are able to live in sustainable ways and have the livelihoods that they wish. So we are all bound by treaties. I didn't sign treaties with my own hand, and I'm guessing none of you did either. But all of us we've all inherited these treaties, all of us who have born here or come to Canada to make this our home. Many people think that treaties are just for First Nations, but they're not. Our ancestors made treaties for all of us here, or all of us who come here. They're for the benefit of all our relationships and give us a map on how to treat each other and how to treat the land. All the governments, federal, provincial, and municipal, have failed in their commitments to honor treaties, and I'm a part of Idle No More because I want my government to honor these treaties. So in this Indigenous-led movement, we have a real chance to challenge the legitimacy of our current government. It is important to hold Idle No More as grassroots, Indigenous, and women-led. But it's important for us also to come forward, to honor these Indigenous and women's voices, but for all of us to come forward and work together. We know that the problems that we have today will not be solved by the same minds that created the problems. And I want all these Aboriginal folks here today leading this movement. I want you to know that many settlers, many non-Aboriginals support this work. And we're wondering how to support you and what to do. And so I want to say to all the settlers, that we want to be mindful of culture and past hurts, but And even though we don't always know the right way to behave, don't let your fears stop you.